Christina.
Hello.
Hi, nice to I can't believe I've got you here at the... You're an international fitness sensation, and I'm lucky enough to have you here in my house because I know next week you've got a gig with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you made the time to come and see me, so that's pretty cool.
Thank you so much for actually having me as well. It's very pleasure, to be here as well. And the whole thing, Karamela thing, it's just an honor, actually. I know.
Yeah, no, isn't it good? For Karamela Radio, you get
okay.
you get the dog. That's part of the deal. You get licks from Coco.
Thanks, Coco.
Yes. So, tell us, how did you get started? How did you become this role model that you are today?
You know what? I still pinching myself about this. It's still surreal for me as well because I only been in the industry for 2 years, and the exposure that I've been actually getting the last couple of years, it's more than it should be for someone that just started. You know what I mean? It's pretty good. You stop it now.
My dog's taken a liking to you.
It's eating my tail away. Yeah. So it started like 2 years ago, and by chance I wasn't actually looking for it. What exactly happened is just someone approached me in the gym and said to me, "Hey, do you want to be sponsored?" I'm like, "Sponsored? What is?" I didn't even realize. I understood at the time. Anyway, I was like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." I did it. At the time, I was actually going through a breakup, and you know how it is when you're breaking up with someone, like your self-esteem is like so low. So I thought, that would actually help me to boost a little bit, my confidence. So I did it. So I booked in a photo shoot with one of the really, really good photographers. That's the best one that I've worked so far. And his pictures went just viral. Like we put them in, social media, and just went crazy. And then it went from there.
I can understand why. I mean, looking at you, yes.
Well,
so, Christina, just a question for us. It took you 2 years. So what was your body like before? Were you just overweight or just, what?
No,
2 years is sensational.
No, 2 years in the actual business, like in the fitness industry. But to actually train, I've been training for like 9-10 years now. But, it just been like a lifestyle change, you know what I mean? A friend introduced me to the gym, and as soon as I saw, my body changing within a month or 2 months. I mean, I'm Greek, you know how the Greeks are. We got, the booty, the Greek booty, so you know how it is. So after 2-3 months, I noticed everything started shrinking and started getting, really toned, and then, you know what? I got addicted ever since. So yeah,
yes.
I've been training for so long, and it's just a way of life for me now. So I cannot see myself going back to normal, if you want to call it normal. So that's it.
So what's a daily routine for you?
Daily routine, pretty, it's not anything too exciting, to be quite honest. I get up in the morning at 6 a.m. every morning, and then I have my morning sort of session. Religiously, I do 50 squats, weighted squats. 50? 50 on the spot. It's not really that much, seriously. It's not that hard at all.
50 squats.
50, yeah.
A day.
50. I don't do any cardio though. That's the one thing that I've never done. It's cardio. This is something that bores me to death, so I never do that. So I do my squats, I do my stomach in the morning, and then I go home, prepare my meals for the day, and then that's it.
Fantastic. Christine, have you got any great future projects you want to talk to us about?
Well, this thing with myself, I never make big plans about anything in life because you never know what's going to happen. So I just take it as they come. So when it comes to plans, I've got a few things coming up. And because I found that if I say too much, I jinx myself. So if you allow me to keep it to myself, but I can share one.
Okay, just share the one. If that's okay, just one. Please share one.
Confirmed, and it's all good to go. Yeah, I'm just doing as you know, probably Arnold Schwarzenegger is actually coming to Melbourne.
Yes.
In a gym. So you got Arnold Schwarzenegger is coming to town. And I'm going to be actually being part of his visit, so I'm going to be doing like a meet and greet prior to, his thing. So that's really exciting. So I get to meet the big man. So amazing. I'm so excited.
But it doesn't get bigger than that.
I know.
In the fitness world, I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger. You and Arnold Schwarzenegger. If anything, I think he'd be nervous to meet you.
I doubt it. Anyway, but thank you.
No, I think Arnold Schwarzenegger is actually He'd be very flattered knowing he'd be working with you. Our Greek goddess, Christina Halkiopoulos. And if I was to go through your bag, I'm just curious, what would I find?
my bag. Okay,
You can tell a lot about a person by going through their bag.
So true, so true. Well, we're gonna find, of course, you know, the usual, the bag, the charger, my makeup bag. But anything unusual, I'll probably say I certainly have my protein powder. I got it like in a little, you know,
well, there you
freezer
go.
bags.
Of course.
And protein bars as well, always have them there. And yeah, that's it. That's what I would say. I wouldn't say too unusual, but you know, that's something that I always keep in my bag, always.
Protein powder and protein bars. Okay. And what do you do when you're not training, when you're not in the gym? What are your hobbies?
I love cooking. I mean, I'm Greek. You know, the cooking, it just comes, you know, with the territory, I guess.
Yes.
So, yeah. Growing up, I have to admit though, I never, Mom used to always say to me, you know, come here, you know, I want to show you, know, so diksi ako flex patatas, flex aqui, flex ketalo. I didn't want to hear it. I was like, yeah, whatever. I didn't want to hear it. Now, you know, I wish I did. But I got her gift, which is basically I can just make anything out of anything. So I can have 3 ingredients, I make that. So basically cooking. I love, you know, creating my own creation, my own recipes. Basically, most of them are high protein recipes and pretty low carb. So yeah. So the other day I actually made a sweet potato, chocolate protein, almond cinnamon pudding. Out of the blue, it just came out in my head and I just did it.
Well, that sounds great. I was actually going to ask you that next. You must indulge. You must have days where you just junk out. You've got to. You're human. What's your indulgence?
I don't want to sound too corny, but seriously, I don't really that much, to be honest. It's just the funniest thing. When I eat something bad these days, because I actually react to my body.
I'm sure you could look, Christina, you can wear anything at the gym and you'll look great. I'm sure Arnold Schwarzenegger would love them. Yeah.
Awesome.
So, yeah, and any other tips you could give us about having a good, I've always wanted to ask this, how to get a good butt?
The butt, you know, this is the butt question. Squats, that's just the, you know, like
Squats, okay. And a good stomach? A good stomach. How do you get rid of the stomach?
My favorite exercise for stomach, I would say the hanging leg raises. But I do them with weights. Basically, you hold on to the, there's in the butt, what's the machine now? I was stuck myself.
The hanging
leg raises. Basically, you hang yourself from the
bar.
Yes, and then you lift your legs up. So I have
that
to
sounds really
one
difficult.
One day. So I'm gonna have like a videos coming up, mini videos on my website. My website's gonna be ready in a couple of weeks. So I'm gonna have like a videos over there and you know how to do some certain exercises.
Fantastic.
So yeah.
There's hope for all of us yet.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look at Arnie. He still looks great.
He looks fantastic, and you're going to make him look even better by being next to him. So yeah, well, we wish you all the best and all success in your future. And thank you so much for coming up to Sydney for a Karamela.
Thank you so much
radio
for having me here. It's amazing. It's
event
really
and
we're gonna have fun tonight. Can't we?
Yeah. Well, on behalf of Jimmy V and myself, we're thrilled to have you here.
Thank you so much.
And we've got to go and party now, so we've actually got to finish off. And
we'll see everybody there. I will see them tonight.
Yeah, for meet and greet.